Now, ladies and gentlemen, in just 1 week's time, Counter-Strike as a franchise will turn 25 years old, which that itself is pretty crazy to consider since most modern day games are lucky to see a DLC, let alone a sequel. In the last few years of Counter-Strike, including the transfer from CSGO going into CS2, we've seen quite a few celebration style updates. Most recently, we received the birthday pin and capsule celebrating 10 years of CSGO, and rewinding just a few years before then, we received the 20th anniversary update, which included the CS20 case, as well as the capsule and the return of the classic knife from the early days of Counter-Strike, which up until CSGO was free, just this time around it had a hefty price tag. With this now coming up on 25 years of Counter-Strike, a question I have, but I've also seen floating around the community, is will Valve introduce something new sometime soon, but specifically with this 25th anniversary? Could Valve bring back some classic maps, or maybe some nostalgic game modes from CSGO or older versions of Counter-Strike? Or will Valve as a whole just stay silent until it's time for the first major edition of Counter-Strike 2? Today's video, I want to break down Valve's history when it comes to birthdays and celebration like Valve's 25th anniversary for Counter-Strike, and what we could soon see implemented inside CS2. Now today's video sponsor is Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is a buying but most notably trading marketplace, that being for your CS2 items. You can trade off your old skins for something new. All you do is log in with Steam, you start a trade, and any cash remaining goes to your available balance on the site. When it comes to trading an item you don't have enough balance for on the site, Skins Monkey has a large variety of deposit options. By using my code MANDO, you can get up to a free $5, and by depositing alongside using my code, you get an additional 35% of a deposit bonus. With Skins Monkey's large variety of skins, they also offer daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways. If interested, the link will be in the top of the description down below. Now, firstly, for today's video is a quick mention that may seem obvious, but it's very important. Just because it's Counter-Strike's 25th birthday doesn't necessarily mean we'll receive anything. I mean, just by taking a look at Valve's recent patterns over the past few years, it seems they only celebrate the 10-year marks, for an example, CS20 and CS10, that being the 10th anniversary of CSGO and the 20th anniversary of Counter-Strike. But in the end, it is Valve, and if they do come, it'll come with Valve timing. Now, heading back to the video, let's roll back to September of 2019. We received another knife to CSGO, and at the time, it was new to a fair share of players since many of these players grew up on CSGO. That, of course, was the introduction of the classic knife in the CS20 case, featuring some very well-known skins today, such as the Op Wildfire, the MP9 Hydra, as well as some other awesome skins for some great memories. We also received the CS20 sticker capsule, which to this day is still available in the shop, so no stonks, but cool stickers. Now, fast forwarding just a few more years, and CSGO turns 10 years old in 2022. In the summer of 2022, Valve dropped the birthday update for CSGO, bringing us the CS10 sticker capsule and a cool new exclusive coin that you had to get through an in-game drop. And for those of you who don't know, or maybe forget entirely, at the time of this update, dozens of data mines and data miners, and just players throughout CSGO, new CS2, or at the time Source 2, was on its way, and the anniversary of CSGO could have been that announcement or trailer for some sort of new game. But yeah, we got a sticker capsule and a cool new coin. The sticker capsule, though, was pretty innovative, where it brought lenticular stickers to the franchise for the first time, and aside from that, there's nothing really else. And then, of course, we're here in 2024, where CS2 was revealed a year ago and fully released 7 months ago. And after almost a decade, there's still no anti-cheat, though it should be on its way very soon. We're being drip-fed content, mostly things we've already had in the past, as well as some new, different quality of life updates, which by no means is bad. It's just not what most players were really wanting or had in mind. This, in my opinion, would be the perfect time for Valve to release a new or existing map to CS2. A great example of this is Train. Train is near or almost fully completed, as it was over a year ago back in the trailers for CS2. So in my opinion, we could see Train and the one-off music kit, as well as Capsule, or maybe just the map, maybe the one-off case. That would also bring Valve a new collection of skins to unbox, but also rent for us players. Some other maps to consider are maps like Tuscan, or maybe even Cobblestone. The only problem with that is that it's more of a wish. We have no proof that those maps are even in CS2 or near completed. We just know that Valve owns them and could release them at any moment. At least owns Cobblestone and Tuscan. Agency, it might be too late for that one. Another idea that I haven't necessarily had in the post edit, but as of recording, Valve could do something really cool either for the 25th or 30th anniversary of Counter-Strike. Valve could add a new mode, maybe it could be temporary, or it could just be in the game forever, where it's a throwback game mode, where essentially it's the Source or 1.6 version of some of the maps inside CSGO that you can play competitive, deathmatch, maybe even premiere just for the day. That would also be really cool as well. Playing with all your cool new skins, but on a 1.6 map. That would be pretty awesome. But just like an anti-cheat, we could be just dreaming here. Now, some things to note that not all the time, but sometimes before a big update like the CS20 case or capsule, that for an example, Valve sent out a post a month before it happened. So if Valve were to release a case and capsule, could Valve just pick from what's already here? So it's not really an anniversary and Counter-Strike themed update, it's just a whatever case and capsule, but it's labeled as an anniversary. At the end of the day, it's like we mentioned at the beginning of the video. Valve only tends to release a birthday, anniversary, and celebration style update at the 10-year mark and not 5. But in my opinion, I think we could very well see Train, new case, and new capsule added to CS2 in the same update. How I think of it is at some point Valve has to re-release old maps and add something new to Counter-Strike 2, so what better time would this be to finally release it all? Now let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think we're going to receive a 25th anniversary for Counter-Strike? I think receiving an old map, the one-off case or capsule, as well as a blast to the past with a 1.6 map, maybe with its own playlist inside CS2 either just for the day or maybe forever, would be awesome. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. one, stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.